followers at home. Whoa! I'm so sorry. Oh no. Okay. Sorry. Whatnot has something new, and I was trying it out, but I didn't know it brought this like the playlist over. That kind of is not fun. I don't like that. Anyway, hi guys. I'm early today. How are you? I guess it's just me here. And that's fine. I don't mind. I'll sit here by myself all day long. That's not true. I'll only give it a little while and then we'll go from there. But that's fine. I understand. Sorry. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Sorry, I'm early. I was trying something new on Whatnot and I thought it was going to be different than what it was, and it ain't. So there's that. But there's potential there. There is a potential. How are you today? Sorry, we are since I'm early, I'm like editing things still. No, no, no. Everybody's so quiet. Is it just me? Don't. We're gonna do something different today, y'all. I don't know how many wiener jokes we're gonna have, but we're gonna do something, I think. Something new and exciting. We'll see how it goes. 0, 0, 1. Anywho, sorry. Everybody's so quiet. How is everyone today? All right, that's fine. Let's do. You guys, I have been loading up that bin with with apparel fabric. Good gravy. I mean, like, hi Leslie. We have apparel fabric coming out of said eyeballs. I think I have like maybe 40 listed now. Maybe 40. I don't know. I don't even have YouTube up. I think we're just not going to put it up today. We're going to stream there and let them just chat it up and be all willy nilly on their own. It's fine. Oh, girl, there she is. I tell you what. Oh, what you making pop up in here? Girl. Girl, look up. Actually, I'm glad you came in. Um, I got them spools for you, but I'm going to do some free gifts today. But when you want more, I'll get you more. I can get them. But I just need to make some room for the move. So we'll get you more. So I didn't want you to think I've forgotten. They just sitting over here. Um, I know. And I have one on the table there that is getting some bias tape. I have one that I'm going to hem this weekend. And then I took Tuesdays off so I can, I just got a shower. I can sew. I know. Is there only one pre-bid? I don't know. It's okay. You guys, we're going to do some bundles today. Some bundles. We're going to do buy four, get one free as soon as like 12 o'clock hits. We can talk about anything y'all want right now, though. We can talk about the weather. We can talk about, I don't know, maybe you're having some sort of family crisis you want to get under control in the next 4 minutes. All of those things. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Maybe you just are like, Aaron, I love your beauty and I would like to talk to you about how you became so beautiful. And I'll be like, well, luck and hard work at drinking Diet Cokes and eating pizzas and mutilating self mutilation. Hi, Simply Lala. How are you? We're gonna get started here in a minute, so everybody can just everybody be cool. Look up, there's old Tony, new Tony. Oh, he's starting to get flaky now. Let's get him some. Let's lube him up. We're gonna get started here in just a few minutes. I am wonderful. It's a beautiful day in St. Louis. My garbage disposal is getting fixed today at some point. Hi, Nicarita. Look at there's old Tony. He's new. We just got him the other day. And then I just got that 2 weeks ago. And I just got this right before that, or the same day as that. So, I've been self-mutilating. It might be pain therapy. It's very possible that is the case. It's 11:57. We're gonna start here in just a few minutes. I was just early because I was working on something. Then I found it to be distracting. Hi, all donk. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Let's get this right here. I got a marker. No. Well, this one and this one were on a Friday the 13th. Like, they have those fun specials, so you go do that. This one was for my birthday. Um, so no, not all profits. All profits are currently going to buying more fabric. Hey, Karen. And painting and getting the new studio ready. That's where all profits are going right now. So yeah. So that's that. We just up here just chitty chatting away. Um, Looka, I've got 52 million zippers. Oh, we have spinning wheel of fun. And I have, I don't know, 3 million things of bias tape and seam shit. And we got shit everywhere. Hey, Trey Vet. And then I got some buttons today. And some like loosey goosey, oh shit, what do I do? Some loosey goosey notions. Hold on. I almost had an accident. And then I have 3 new vintagey notions that we wait for Pokemon because she loves the weird things. So we saved those out. Oh, here it is. So there's that. My husband is vacuuming above my head. So that's fun. Let's see. What else? I had Beyonce blowing on me. I'm a single ladies. Because the high patch happy because the goal is to continue to breathe. And there's that. So, yes, Beyonce. You ain't met old girl. She blows a ponce to me so that I can breathe. She don't do a very good job, but we keep her employed, much like Justine 1, 2, 3, 4. And they all did shitty jobs too. So now we got Justine 5. This bitch I paid full price for, so she better make it quite some time. Who is Justine 5? That is my mannequin. Hey, I'm good. How are you? You guys, here's what's gonna happen today. Are you ready? We're gonna do this show from 12 to 2-ish. Then I'm gonna raid into Crown Me Sewing. Then um Crown Me Sewing is gonna raid back into me for a raid train that I'm on. So all fun. So we'll get all of this done. Frogs. And then I will switch things around and we will do another show. Maybe I'll do fabrics on those. I don't know. I have not quite rightfully decided. So anyway, maybe we'll do patterns. I don't know. I'm good. Look, I'm having beard prop. I'm a mess. You want fabric? I do have a lot of fabric right now. I've been cutting fabric like a mother trucker. Are y'all ready to get to getting? I don't know what y'all doing taking so damn long. Y'all just sitting here acting like something special gonna happen with me just sitting here being cute. It ain't. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Hi, Debbie. We're gonna do the normal start. Then we are going to do the spinning wheel of fun. Then I'll explain to you how we're doing shows today. Mark for you? All right, here we go. Smoke him if you got him. And by I do mean brisket or a big ol' girthy wiener. Could also be some of the ditch weed that you got from your friend down the street. I don't care. It's your house. Do whatever the hell you want in it. It don't make me no number. Never mind. Drink your drink if you got it. I have a flavored water because I don't like regular water. So there's that. Then okay. And then tip your server if you have one. If your server is young, make sure you tip them a whole bunch because they probably are just trying to pay their rent. And we all been there. So we might as well just support one another in this journey we call life. I mean, that's also what Prince would say. Okay. Are we ready for Spinny Wheel of Fun? Does everybody know what Spinny Wheel of Fun is? Well, no, Aaron, I don't. Well, let me tell you. So here's what I do. At the beginning of the week, I load in a whole bunch of discounts. And then every day that I'm here, we run one, and that's the discount for the day. You get to use it once. And you may get like a whole bunch of discounts. You could get your like the coupons that I put in for like being a friend of Mark and shit like that. And then also if you're brand new here, there's a coupon code for 15% off. So I'm gonna do the spinning wheel of fun. Then I'm gonna get the coupon code. Then I'm gonna put it in the show notes. Okay. I just gotta open up the coupon codes. Whoopsies. I forgot. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for the spinning wheel of fun? Are you ready? Coupons, 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 marketing, 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 coupons, coupons, coupons. Okay, are you ready? Spinny wheel of fun. Spinny wheel of fun. All right, show spinny wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spinning. Okay. What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting? 30% off. Ayo. Okay, so let me get the 30% off coupon code and we'll go from there. Coupon codes are too long. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Coupon codes are too long. They haven't been in any other show. Lots of people have used them. 30% off, up to $4. Up to 4. All right. They are in there. Coupon codes are in there. All right. So you can get 30% off or you can do the 15% off. All right. Let's talk about the show today. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to do buy 4, get 1 free. And we're do like random pulls. I'm gonna put them here in front of us, and then I have a bag, and I'll put them in a bag for you, and then we'll just keep it rolling. Hey, take my bread. And Ren, I'm sorry I missed you. Are you guys ready? Hi, 51296. Are we ready to rumble? Okay, let me do this. Crazy cat in the house. We're gonna rotate this camera. We're gonna zoom it out. We're gonna turn the front camera on because y'all like to see me face to face. And look, I'm wearing even a color today. Look at me. That shit never happens. So anyway, can y'all hear my not my dishwasher, my laundry machine, my washing machine, and Jonathan vacuuming above my head? It's great. I love it so much. Okay, let's start with our first item. First item is a 22-inch black zipper. Who doesn't love that? Second item, this here Rolla ribbon. And look at here, it's some buttons. Hi, Fairy Hood Mother. How many we got? 3. Here's the 4th. This here is some red bias tape. And here's the 5th. Look at this. Here's some blue bias tape. And then look at, because I'm so nice, I'm gonna give you a spool of thread. Here we go. I'm gonna run it for you right now. It's we're gonna do it on sudden death, and we're gonna do it for 7 seconds. Yes. All right, I'm starting it for you now. I am doing well. Very well, one might say. I don't have a discard pile, so this is hard. Okay, cool. I made a mistake today, guys. Okay, we'll just put that up here. That was fun. All right. So nobody likes this. Okay, cool. Here's the first item. It is a 16-inch cafe beige zipper, a stretch maternity, some buttons, 3, some more buttons, 4, some pink piping, and the free item is 5. All right. And then also, here, I'll get you a spool of thread. You could have that, a wooden spool of thread. Fred. Anyway, I'm running this for you now. It's only, how much is this? I don't even know. It's $8 for all of that. All of this could be yours for the low, low price of $8. Hi, Mama Sasquatch. How are you? Hey, nobody loves this? That's fine. Is it, I'm giving you one free, and that's fun. All right, cool. Look at here. This one is an 18-inch zipper, Cafe Beige. Very interesting. This is an adhesive seam gauge. Oh, well, you got tagged no matter what. And here's some more buttons right there. And there's like 4 ounces of buttons there, or maybe 1 ounce. I don't remember. And here's some piping. And then, wait, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here's another one. Here's some more white. What is this? Bias tape. All right, I'm running it for you right now. So normally all of these would be $2 a piece, and you're getting them for eight. What, six for $8? Thanks, Couture Karma. Appreciate you. All right, look up. I'm gonna put this in your bag. It's gonna take me just a quick moment. So everybody, calm down. You know how it is when you try something new, things go wrong. But Couture Karma knows the good deal here. Yeah, do you feel me? Are we? Hold on. Let me tie this up for you. This is taking too long. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Googles. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing right now, my Googles. That's okay. What you making? You figure it out. Um, here's what I'm learning: is this is a very slow process. I was not prepared for. So so here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got the first one done. It'll get faster, guys. Don't worry. Oh shit. I'm tying this bag right here. Okay. All right. Let's do another one. Look up. We got a nice 7 incher, and you know what we say? 7 inches is above average. And then we got some buttons right there. And then we got one of these. What is this? I put the one on there, and then here's some blanket binding. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we want the fifth one to be? You want another zipper? Here we go. Oh, shocker. It's a cafe beige zipper. And then I'll give you a spool thread just because I'm so nice. Look at this one's blue. Anyway, I'm running for you right now. It's $8. It could be yours. I feel like I'm annoying myself already with the sound of my own voice. And that's a fun game when that happens. It always makes you feel pretty good about yourself. When you annoy yourself. I'm sorry, but the button bags remind you of my dealer 10 gram of buttons. Well, I am in fact not your dealer. But I couldn't think of any other way to put them all together. All right, let's do it again. What do we have here? We have one 20-inch cafe beige. One one bag of buttons. Look at there, some buttons in there. And then here's some piping. We could put some piping in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look up. Here's some seam tape, seam binding. One, what is it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy four, get one free. Oh, I forgot one from over here. Here's some ribbon. I'll run this for you right now. It's only $8. Here it goes. You probably need this and you don't know it, but you do. And I even gave you an extra free thing. So everybody likes that. Where'd it go? I don't know. Didn't I set it down? Could have sworn I did. Anyway, that's fine if you don't need it. I get it. We'll keep going. I have got approximately 10,000 zippers. So yeah, so there's that. Look at this in here is a 9 incher in Ecru. And here's some more buttons right there. You could have those. And here's some seam binding. And that's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's some single fold bias tape. And then look at here. Here's some half ball button covers. And we've talked about this before that you always have to have your ball covered at least half. Look hi, how are you, Golden Tay? Look this one could be yours for the low price of $8. Hi, Heartfelt Designs. Um Oh, Lance. Okay, so what do you guys think about this? Do we like this little fun game? Yeah, do I know there's a lot of cafe beige zippers? I do. I can't help it. Look up. This in here is a zipper and it's 7 inches long. And that's pretty good. I've never really turned away 7 inches. Ah shit, my phone. And then here's some iron-on pockets. You ever had an iron-on pocket? I don't think you ever have, but you could. 2, 3. Here's some seam binding in Temple Gold for 1, 2, 3. And here's some gray seam binding. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need our fifth item. That's probably should be this zipper right here. That's a cafe beige zipper. And then and I'll give you another spool if you want it. Oops. I'll give you another spool. There you go. I'll run it for you right now. Shit, I don't know where anything is. I'm running it right now. It's only $8. What do we think? Do we love this? Do we hate this? Is the price too high? Is the price just right? You guys tell me. What do you think? Okay. Um, or don't answer. That's cool too. I mean, that's fine. Why would I need you to answer anything? Thanks. The price is right. Okay, cool. Is it just that you haven't seen anything you love yet? Or is it that, yes, crazy is still in jail? Look at here. Here's an 18-inch cafe. You guys, I am doing a random pull on zippers. I promise you, I'm not just shooting for the cafe beige. It's just all that there is. Anyway, here's this one right here. And here's some more buttons. Look at that one. That's a fun little button. Hey, traveling zoo. And look at all these little buttons in there. And then here we have this over here. This is some stretch lace and brown. And one, two, three, four. Oh, here's some stretch lace in blue. And then we need one more thing. Let's do some ribbon right there, right? One, two, three, four. There's some ribbon. And then here's another spool. I'll just give you the spool for free. I run it for you right now. It's only $8. You probably need this and you don't know you need it. What's up, Traveling Zoo? I know you like these. They're fun. Nobody needs that one either. Sad day. I'm just putting all these in a giant box next to me. So the next time, if we have to go through these again, okay. Do okay. So Google's is saying maybe we could do a selection of 3 zippers, 3 buttons, and bias and winner picks. Do you guys want to try that? I'm open to anything. Look up. How many we doing here? We're doing 5 things. So here we go. One, two, three. Here's the 3 zippers. Is this what you want to do? Here's 3 zippers. We have a 22-inch in gray, a 20-inch cafe. Oh, wow, these are all long ones. And what is this? Oh, a 9-incher in green. There's that. And then here's the buttons. One, two, three. There's a 3 set of buttons. One, two, three. Here's a 3 set of that stuff. And here's one, two, three. I think this is confusing. Okay, we're at 4, and then I'll give you the free thing. Here, let's run this. Let's see what happens. No, let's not do that. And then you guys can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll throw in the 5th one. All right, go. I'm running it now. See if you like this idea. I feel like this is kind of confusing. There's not a lot of room left up on this table here. I'm not going to lie to you. Nobody liked that idea. Okay, that's fine. I understand. We'll do that and that. We'll put this over here and we'll put that right there. Do y'all want to do 5 zippers? Look, I'm open to trying anything. Or I can sit here and show each one of these zippers one by one by one. Look out. Here's a 22-incher in Cloister Brown, and that's a real nice one. That won't hurt you probably pretty good. Oh, look, a 7-incher in Yeller. Sorry. And then a 22-incher in London Tan. Yeah, because the one, two, three, four. And ooh, a 9-incher in red. That's nice. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the 5th one. It's a 7-incher in the Navy, and we know that's the most popular one on the boat. I'm running this for you right now. It's only $8. All right, Jess, you like this idea? All right, I can get behind this. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings no kind of way either way. I'll be here next week slinging this shit 1 week at a time. Okay, here we go again. I got your bag. I got to put this shit in here. This is not a very well thought out plan, you guys. But here's the deal: you always got to try something new on the What Nauticals. And when you don't, that's when you start to fail. And I don't want to fail because that's not what I do, you guys. I'm not a good failure. I'm good at a lot of things. Failing is not one of them. Hey, honey bunny, how are you? Look up at that right there. See, I put the 2 on it. Hold it shut. This is a terrible idea. Let's do some more, shall we? Look up. Here's a 7-incher in beige. Ooh, this is that nice grower from 20 to 22 inches. And it's a zipper. And it's, I don't know what color, brown? Yeah, it's brown. 2. And then here's another 22-incher in slate. 3. Oh, let's get some shorter ones. Not everybody needs 22 inches. 22 inches will kill you. Um, and here's another 22-incher in beige and an 18-incher in cloister brown, and it's metal, so that's gonna last forever. Anyway, I'm running this for you right now. It's $8 for all those, and then I'll throw another. Oh, I gotta throw you in a special zipper, don't I? You get a free zipper. Let me poke that in here. Okay, nobody loved those zippers. That's cool. I understand. Okay, Tony, he's a little flaky right now. He's a little flaky right now, but he's fine. His name was Tony. Look at here. What do we got? I'll grab 5 more and then maybe we'll do some other stuff. Look, oh, look at here. Here's a 20 incher in tortoise. And that's a slow one. It's a slow 20 inches. And that's really, I mean, that's not the worst case scenario if you ask me. Look at here. Here's a 9 incher in green. I know I just lubed myself up, but we're at that point where this is just going to happen. And there's that one. And then here's a 20 incher in tortoise. And here's a Barberry Red 7 incher. And then look, I'll throw in this little purple one right here, and it's only 7 inches too. Anyway, I'm running this for you right now. It's only $8. Jess likes this one. I appreciate that, Jess. I am super stressed out about this sort of situation, but it's fine. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate you. Oh, shit. I appreciate you. Get another bag for you. Don't worry, I got it right here. They're in betwixt my legs. I'm also going to tell you guys that I have had the pleasure today of cutting 59,000 yards of fabric. And as I have done that, I have found that about 58,000 of those are smell like cigarettes. So we're going to do a cigarette sale at some point, you guys. I promise. And everything's going to be real, 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 real cheap. Yeah, that's good. Okay, look at here. There. This right here. Okay, here we go. What do we have here? Here is a 20 incher in cafe beige, a 22 incher in navy. Hi, Jade's Angel Shelf. Ooh, a 7 incher in black. You know, I notice a lot of time that those kind of zippers have a pretty thick zipper tape. And here's a 14 incher in cafe beige, and then I'll throw in this 24 incher of gray. I'm running for you right now. It could be yours for the low, low price of what is this? $8 or not. I mean, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. That's fine. I do care. Why don't you get good stuff? You want to keep going with zippers? I'll keep going with zippers. God knows I got enough of them. Okay. 14 inches. Cafe beige. Ah, shit. Okay. Here's another 16 inches in forest green. Ooh, a 7 incher. We all like a 7 incher. Let's be real. In Cary green. 18 incher in new gray. There's the 4, and the 5th one is 11 incher in cloister brown. I run for you right now. It's only $8. Could be yours. You only have 2 seconds left. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, like, this is where we're at time-wise. That's fine. I understand. Let's keep going. Shall we? Do y'all want to do something different? Stay with zippers? Y'all tell me. I'm used to having a whole bunch of people in here. Now there's only 7 people. Ah, that's weird. Okay, look at here. Here's a 22 incher. I don't know what color it is. I'm gonna call that coffee shop beige. And then here is what's this one right here? This is 22 incher in cafe beige. That's that. And then ooh, this is a nice one. Cotton binding. Are you asking me? Are you telling me? Is that what you're looking for? Look at here. This is a 10 incher in iceberg. And then here is 22 incher in navy. That's 4. And then the 5th one is a 7 incher in dogwood. Are you looking? Oh, okay. Are you looking for cotton bias tape? I don't know. I do have bias tape, and I've seen binding too. That's not cotton, but that's okay. I can move in looking over here. Let's see what we got. Nope, that's not. See, I got these little buckets right next to me. How do you? Here's some. Ecru, and then here is. That's not. I got some twill tape. Want some twill tape? There you go. There's that one. And then here's some more. Look at here. I'll find what you want. I ain't got no life. And then, I only got 2 hours to be here. So that's fun too. And then look, I got all of these. This feels like, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. This is the first bucket and I'll see what I got in here. Look up more twill tape. Okay, cool. This is all of the seam binding in this first bucket here. Let's see what we've got. We got this in. Look up bias tape. 1, bias tape. 2, bias tape. 3, bias tape. 4. And because I'm such a nice guy, I'll throw in this cafe beige zipper. I'll run that for you right now. I don't mind. I got nothing to do with my time but sit here and help you out. And that's all I'm saying. Look up. Congratulations, Jess. You getting good. I'll find some more for you. Don't you worry. Hold on. But I'm going to say there's probably a good chance there's going to be a Cafe Beige zipper involved in everything today because I have 37 of them. Also today I cut what one might call, I'll tell you, 33 inches of casino fabric. Yeah, it looks like a casino. All of it. All 37 inches of it. 33 yards of it. What am I saying? Anyway, look up. Here's some pink. No, I'm off at 11 on Fridays. Here's some pink bias tape. Hi, Trish. And then here's some hem facing. And here's some twill tape. Here's another twill tape. That's four. And let's find your fifth item. Oh, hey, here we go. Some red hem tape or hem facing. I'm running for you right now. Maybe you need it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Jess does. Anyway, you guys, I've been sewing like a mother trucker. And I had a full, thanks, Jess. I had a full on meltdown yesterday with old googly eyes or life over a facing. Not, I mean, here's the deal. I don't want to do facings anymore because they make my heart hurt real bad. And I thought I was going to pull my eyelashes out yesterday. In fact, if somebody would have been close enough to me, I might have pulled their eyelashes out. Why? Because I'm real mad at facings right now. They're making me angry. Okay, let's see what we got. Here. Uh, bias tape, bias tape. Uh, 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 uh. Hold on. Bias tape. Hem facing. How many is that? One, two, three, four, and an 18-inch Cafe Beige zipper. Running it for you now. I sounded like I was on a show right then. Running it for you now. No, okay, that's fine. I understand. Look at here. Um, can you run a bunch of buttons? Yeah. Let me get through your bias tape pile I just made right here. Look at here's some bias tape in black and in pink and in blue. And that's it. So that's one, two, three. Here's some Python. Four and one yellow zipper. I'm running for you right now. That's a good one. This is a good little zipper. Anyway, I can run. Ooh, I got some buttons. I'll run them. Nobody needs that. That's fine. So let's do one, two, three buttons, one seam binding or iron on hem tape, and one Cafe Beige. I'll run for you right now. And you can't tell me no because I don't want to be told no. I mean, you can, and that's fine. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. I know. Yes, Kat. She's like, or Crazy Cat is like, this feels oddly familiar. And I don't know why. And then she's starting to call me Pablo for some reason, like Escobar. And that's not me at all. I don't do any drugs. And the weed is even legal in Missouri, and I don't even do that. Because I'm a good boy. I'm a very good boy. Um, anyway, I know I have some more buttons over here. Hold on. Um, here's a bag of buttons. There's one, two, and three. And then let's see if we got any more in here. Um, we do. And then here's uh a red zipper. Um, the am I supposed to go on that one? Yep. And then here's this one, a big long blue zipper. I'll run that for you right now. Um, that's for sure. Why not? Congratulations, Jess. Hello, sweet Caroline Designs. And hello, 51296. Either you came back or it refreshed. One of the two. I don't know. Hold on. I got to put a sticker on here. You guys, I don't like this not being organized business. It's making my brain hurt a whole lot. All right, Jess, let's get you bagged up on that one. Number 7. Um, Anywho, this will be fun later. Hey, Deb Thomas, how are you? All right, I got 2 more of those in there. And let's see. Everybody's like, Aaron, this is not the normal fast running show you normally do. I know. That's fine. I got wooden spools too. If anybody needs those, I got those forever. I'll take care of you on that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hold on. I gotta put this sticker on here. This makes me feel like a pro. 7. Okay, buttons. Here's 1 and 2. And I got more. I think I got another one. Hold on. Oh wait, I do. 3, 4. Look, look at here. 3, 4, and this is I think the last one. I run that for you right now. That's a pretty good deal on some buttons. Everybody loves a good button. When was the last time your button talked to you like that? Like, sometimes you got a real nice button and you got to be real kind to it because it holds back your zipper, and your zipper is really the biggest part of the show anyway. So you're like really good to it. You're like, hey button, and your button's like, hey. That's how that goes. Okay, that's the end of those buttons, which is fine by me because now we have an empty bucket, which I really quite like that idea very much. Okay, let's do. What do we want to do next? Okay, I have. Ooh, look at here. Look at hi Megan. Hey Carrie Kate. Look at here. Look at this little vintage lace. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then some hot pink bias tape. There we go. I'm running this for you right now. Nobody loves that stuff. I think that stuff is so cool. Oh, Jess likes it. I was stressed about that. Congratulations, Jess. I appreciate you. All right, you guys, look up. I'm going to do a shameless plug. April 24th. It is my caftan show. And I'm real nervous about it. And I've been sewing like a mother trucker. And I would love to see all y'all there. It's the very first time that I am doing anything that I made myself. So it's made with my 2 hands and my body. So there's that. I would love to see y'all there. Okay, what are we going to do? What do you want to do next? Let's do some of this ribbon. I got 1. Hold on. Some red seam binding. 2. Yellow seam binding. 3. This really pretty blue bias tape. 4. And this real nice blue zipper. It's 20 inches. What did I show for the show? For this show or for that show? For that upcoming show? All right, that's fine. If you don't need it, we'll put it over here. Oh, the upcoming show. I have sewn so far 4, 5, almost 6 caftans, and because it's a caftan show. So that's what it is. Look at here. Here's some blue bias tape. There's 1. And then here is some, midi braid. 2. And, some red bias tape. Okay. 3. Hi, Olivia. Ooh, look at this one. Some tortoise bias tape. 4. And then I'll throw in another zipper. Look at here. It's a cafe beige zipper. I'm running it for you right now. It's only $8. And if you don't need it, that's okay. I understand. We'll just try again with something else. That'll be fun. Look up. What do I have over here? Ooh. Look up. 4 sew on adjustable hook and eye brass sets. And 5 half ball button covers. And some twill tape. That's 3. And some seam binding. That's 4. And then what's this right here? This is a 9-inch navy zipper. I ain't never been mad at a navy zipper. I'm running this for you right now. It's only $8. Probably need that. Anyway, or not. I understand on that too. Okay, fine. We'll put that over here. Okay, look up. Here we go. Here is some blue seam binding. I don't know how to say that name. And then here is some stauche braid. That's 2. Red seam binding. 3. Pink seam binding. 4. And then I'll throw in these hook and eye closures. That's 5. I'm running for you right now. That's okay. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't. I don't know. Okay. That's fine. Everybody needs notions, though. I feel pretty confident about that. Okay. Oh, whoa, shit. Look at here. This is what is this? It's a waist shaper. I don't know what the hell this is. You probably need it though. There's one of those. And then here's some Cloister Brown seam binding and some Devil Red seam binding. And here are, what are we at here? One, two, three. Here is a 7-inch white zipper. We all know that one. And a 22-inch baby blue zipper. Hi, the threads abound us. I'm running this for you right now. It's $4, $8. It's $8. $8. Hi, Nana B Quilts. How are you? Welcome in. I am glad you're here. That's fine. Okay, moving right along. You. Ooh, look at this thing. I don't even know what this is, but it's a desk needle threader. Look at that. Look at that thing right there. It's one of those. Ooh, look. And then here's some stretch lace seam binding. Hey, MD girl. It is going great. And some teal seam binding. Amen to that. Some teal seam binding. And ooh, look at that bias tape. Look how that is tightly in there. 3, 4, and another zipper. Here is a Mine Gold 18-incher. And I'm running it for you right now. It's only $8. And if you don't need it, I understand. I'm not upset, but I am sure happy that there is a 7-second sudden death on my computer now. That's a lovely day. Good gravy. Hey, look at here. Here's a 7-incher in the navy, and then here's a 9-incher of lilac. And where are we at? 3. And then here is a 22-incher in black. 1, 2, 3. And a 7-incher. Hi, Becca Sewing Table. 7-incher there. And then here is a grower of an invisible navy one, and that's 5. All right, I'm running for you right now. Probably need all those. I'm just saying, who doesn't need a big zippers in their life? And they got to have the extra zippers that you keep in the drawers next to the bed. Because what else would you use your zippers for other than zipping up your clothes? I'm just saying, maybe, I don't know what you do, you dirty birdie. Look at this little, hi, Leslie, and Duvakala, you know who you are. Look at, it's a vintage hook and eye, and some pants hooks and eyes. And then, what do we got here? Oh, a 14-inch cafe beige zipper and some slate seam binding. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for free, I'll give you this seal brown seam binding. I'll run for you right now. It's only $8, and it could be yours. Or not. That's fine too. That's fine. I feel like I'm at a casino. Okay. Ooh, okay. Look at this. It's a bra back repair. I don't know nothing about that. And look at here, what's this? This is some what do I have? Oh, I don't know. This is some Yale blue seam binding, 2. And then here is some cafe beige zipper, and it's metal. Hi, fiery godmother of vintage. Wow, I like that name. Ooh, here's a parakeet zipper, 18 inches, and that's 4. And then here's some seam binding navy in 5. I'll run for you right now. It could be yours. I feel like the fiery mother of vintage, fiery godmother of vintage. I feel like we're probably pretty good friends already. You just don't know it yet, and you'll figure it out. That's fine. Um, Look at here. It's an iron-on pocket. There's one, and then here's a brown 7-incher, and that's 2. And then what do we have over here? Here's some white piping, and that's 3. And here's some Adam red seam binding. That's 4. And then here's a 16-inch black zipper. That's 5. I'm running for you right now. Oh, usually this is a very different show. I am just usually we make a lot of wiener jokes on this show. We're not today. I mean, I'll make a wiener joke here and there, like the average zipper in the United States is 5 inches. But or as Google's likes to call it, the married man. And then and then I make wiener jokes a lot. But I'm getting ready to move to a new studio, so I need things to get out of here. We need to sell some things so that I don't have to move some things. Okay, look at what do we have here? I don't know. Let's see. Hmm. Ooh, vintage. Red. What is it? Seam binding. And ooh, Oh, girl. Wait, friend, I don't know if you are a man, woman, a they, them, whatever you are. I don't care. But look up. I specialize in vintage sewing patterns. Now, not a lot from the 50s because those are like unicorns. But you want 70s, 80s, 90s? I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. Look at here. Here's a fashionable applique. That's two. And then, oh, we already have one red one. Look at this. Here is a dark Nile seam binding. There's that. And then here is some blue bias tape. Four. And then what will I throw in? A 7-inch spark gold zipper. I'm running it for you right now. Hi, Rubiel. How are you? Hold on. Let me put this back here. That's fine. Do you guys want wooden spools? I got those too. You let me know if you want to look at some wooden spools. I got you. Ain't no worries there. Look at here. It's another fashionable applique. There's one. I have a pattern collections. Uh, I'm gonna tell you something. I have my own pattern collection right above my head, but around the corner from me, I have 38 bankers boxes full of patterns. Full of patterns. Yeah. Look, it's a bra back repair. That's two. And then here is, oh, wait, no, let's do this. Some seam binding, three, and some hem facing, four, and some twill tape. I'll throw that in for number five. And then when we're done here, if we have to go back through the box, we will. I'm okay with that. It's fine. Nobody loves this. Are we done with this idea? Do we not like this idea, you guys? Tell me, it's the first time I'm doing this type of show or for this stuff. Um, oh, that's a lot of patterns. I have so many, but mine are all for sale. So, not all. I mean, I have my own personal because I sew and fiery godmother of vintage. I also am doing my very first ever caftan show that I made the caftans myself on April 24th. Look at here, it's a belt buckle kit. I just put it in this bag because the plastic broke. So there's one. Hey, Siobhan. There's that one right there. And here's some button covers, two. And then here's what do I have right here? Here's a nice 18-inch beige zipper for three. And here is some hem tape for four. Uh, oh, good for you. Oh, I would love that. Thank you. And then I'm throwing in this seam binding for five. I'm writing it for you right now. Siobhan, where you been, friend? I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, Fiber and Forage. How are you? I got bags. Is this your first ever purchase? How is that possible? Don't even know. Good, Fiber. I'm glad to hear it. Well, welcome to the Aaron Sphere. I'm so happy y'all are here. It makes, oh, I could probably put everything right there in that bag. I'm going to tell you something, Fiber. I'm feeling a little out of sorts because this is my first time ever doing this show with these products on Friday. I've never done it before. So I'm feeling a little out of sorts. But overall, I'm having a very good day. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. I woke up on the right side of the dirt. What more could I ask for? You know what I mean? The man is here doing some work on my house, so that's cool. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have a garbage disposal again. Pretty fun. That's done. All right. Um, it is beautiful. Look at here. It's mix and match buttons. There's that one. That's one. And then here's a view through press cloth, and that's two. And then here is a smoke gray zipper. That's three. And let's see here. Here's number four, and that's some seam binding. And then what do we want for number five? How about this? How about a tortoise zipper for number five? Oh shit. I'm running this one for you right now. It's only $8. It has everything you could ever possibly want in it, and then some. Or not. I mean, whatever. Do what you want. Okay, that's fine. I understand. We'll come back to it if we need to. I don't mind either way. Ain't got nothing to do with my time. Oh, I got ribbons. I got a few of these. Look at here. Here's a heart ribbon. That's one. And his 6 feet of that business. And that's two. Here's some seam binding. Three. And here's a big green zipper. Four. And then here's the free one. Ooh, some yellow seam binding. I'm running it for you right now. It could be yours for the low, low price. And I got all kinds of look at you guys. When I tell you I've got seam binding and bias tape for years, I do. I do. You don't need this. I understand. Anyway, okay, here we go. Back to you guys. What were we doing? Let's do this. Here's some gray seam binding and some black twill tape and some blue seam binding. And here is a cloister brown zipper. That's 4. And what's this? A free cafe beige zipper. I'm running it for you right now. I'm going to tell you guys, when I was painting my walls in the new studio, Cafe Beige, I'm going to say there was a little bit of depression because I don't like beige things. You know what I mean? But it's going to look great once it's done. Looky here. Let's do a fiver of zippers, shall we? I got just a handful. 14 inches cafe beige, 18 inches black. Hi, Misty. 18 inches cafe beige, 14 inches cafe beige, and 18 inches of black. I run this for you right now. Probably need all these zippers. You didn't know you need them, but I'll tell you do for sure. That's fine. I don't know who Jonathan talked to. Y'all want to do some wooden spools? That'd be, we could do like, want to do like 10 spools for $8? Let's do that. Hold on. You guys want to see something crazy? This is the spools that we have. All right, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold on, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. There's 10 spools for $8. I'm running it for you right now. If you don't need it, that's fine. I just thought I'd try it. It looks like nobody needs it. What are we going to do with these, you guys? Nobody loves them. That's fine. Maybe we'll do some free ones later. Who knows? We'll see what happens. All right, look up. Here's some seam binding in white. Ooh, bias tape in blue. Hem facing in peach. And bias tape in pinks. Hi, Misty. And then here is a big, long, hefty 22-inch zipper. I'm running it for you right now. Probably need that. Didn't know you needed it, but you do. You're like, well, I don't know if I need 22 inches. Who doesn't always want 22 inches? Well, I don't, because that would kill you. But, I'd be gutted. But whatever, that's fine. It would look like, look at here. This is some flexi his hem tape and spice. And here's oh shit. Here's some gray seam binding and some purple nurple seam binding. And what do we have here? Nothing but a 7-inch green zipper. I brought it for you right now. Hi, Laurel. How are you? Have you been here and I just keep saying hi? That's fine too. I don't mind. Look, okay, you guys, we're moving right along through things. That's okay. Okay. Ooh, hey, black ribbon, green ribbon, heart ribbon, uh, sparkly ribbon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need one more thing. How about this navy zipper? I'm running for you right now. Hey, Clumsy, how are you? This in here, look. All right, that's fine. Hold on. We're doing some work over here, you guys. All right. Let me do this. Um, okay. Look, here's some half ball covers. Keep your balls covered. And here's some iron-on tape. That's 2. And then here is some 3 yards of red, 3. And an off-white seam binding, 4. And seam tape of 5. I'm running it for you right now. And maybe you don't need it. Maybe you do. I don't know. We're just seeing. We're trying new things today. Okay. All right, look. Ooh, hey. Look at here. It's some vintage hook and eyes, which these are cool. I actually use those all the time. And another bra backer extender. That's nice because you always need that done. A facing shaper, 3, and some hem. Let's see, what is this? Bias tape, 4, and hem facing in 5, or seam binding in 5. Running it for you right now. I don't know who he is talking to up there, but I hear voices. Or are those just in my head? Could be. And that's fun too. Why not? I mean, if you're gonna do things, do your head. That's what my mom always taught me. Like if you're gonna do it, just use your head. You don't get pregnant, stress. Hold on, I'm just doing a quick organization. Stress and a lot less menace. Usually, not always though. Um, sorry, I'm just talking to myself, just enjoying my own company here, you guys. Hold on, there's like stuff was everywhere because I was not prepared. Whatnot released this new thing where you can like I could like share something onto the screen. Um, and it threw me all off because I was messing with it. And anyway, and then also doing things this way has made me feel very off too. Look at it's another drawback repair. That's one of them heavy duty ones right here. And then this in here is, I don't know, with High Fairy Hood Mother, this is some hook and eye closures, 2. And then here's some hem tape, 3. And then here's some iron-on seam binding, 4. And what do we want? How about a zipper? How about a good cafe beige one? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Running it right now. Just saying. I don't think that these notions will ever go away, especially these. Ever, ever, ever. Because I've had them forever and ever and ever. Hold on. All right, look up. Let's do another little zipper pack, shall we? Look here. Here is a lemon one. There's one. Oh no. Here is a dogwood 11-incher, 2. And here is a tortoise one, 3. Traveling Zoo is back. Ooh, look at this 22-incher in Tango. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one Nile Green in 5. I'm running it for you right now. Hold on, my bags just fell down my legs. Jeez Louise. It's okay. Put that up there. Okay, we're getting more organized. That's fine. Okay, here we go. We ready? Uh, well, I don't think I have any more buttons left, and I think that was my only hook and eyes. I really do. I really, really, really do. Which is shocking in itself. Look at, let's do some seam binding. I don't think there's any buttons left. I'm not sure. Look at here. Is seam binding in 1. That's okay. And here's some bias tape, 2. And some flex lace, 3. And some hem facing, 4. And then let's do this. It's a cafe beige zipper, 5. I have all kinds of stuff, Fiery Godmother Vintage. And sometimes people really love the stuff I got, and sometimes they don't. It just depends. It's the day, and everybody comes through here and like fix me clean. I was worried that was dirty for a second, but it wasn't. Look at here. Here's some hem face. Aaron, is there any cafe beige? Clumsy. There's about 30. If you really want them all, you let me know. Okay, have fun. Look at here. This is some flex hem tape. I don't know, navy probably. And here's some pink seam binding and some purple seam binding and some red seam binding and then some yellow hem facing. I'm ready for you right now. I've always got cafe beige zippers. I'll probably have cafe beige zippers until I die, is probably what's going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen. Look at here. Come back at 3 if you're still here. I'm doing another show then. Are you for real? I mean, I'll get them for you. I got 1. Okay. 2. Do you want special links? 2, 3. That's dogwood. 4, 5. I like how you said them some bitches. 5. Hi, Bello. Uh, now, how do I not have more than that? I have 5 right here. Hold on. I'll get 15. I just gotta get back in the box. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, hold on. Uh, uh, oh my God. 12, 13. Huh. I got two more. You really want 12 inches or more? Is that what you're saying? I mean, don't we all? Here's another one. 14. I mean, I'm just saying. Are you for real? You want 12 inches or more? 15. I think that was 15. Okay. 14, 1, 14, 2, 22, 3, 14, 4, 18, 5, 22, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so then if you're going to do 5, that's 3 sets of 8, right? Right? 4, right. That's right. Yeah. So what's 8 times 3? 24? Right? Hold on. I'm going to do this right here. Do it right here. Don't you worry. I was doing math and stuff, and that was real hard. I don't know about all that. But anyway, that's fine. Hold on. I'm putting this in for Clumsy real quick, you guys. Everybody hang out. Clumsy. Um, do that. One. New. This right here. We're going to do that right there. All right, Clumsy. I'm putting one in for you right now. Give it just a second for it to update, and then we'll do it real quick. Well, doing it and doing it and doing. Don't. That ain't no kind of lie. That's some bullshit right there. Um. Uh. Cutting mats. Tell me more. Are you wanting clumsy mats? Did you? You want to talk about them? I have a ginormous one. Nah, that's what she said. Um. But that's fine. Thanks, clumsy. Let me. Oh, yes, what one? If you put a question mark at the end, that way we know that it's a question on there. Let me write this down real quick. I don't have any just cutting mats themselves. I have just notions today. Easy breezy. All right, clumsy. Oh, so many of them. Oh, there's so many went right through the bottom of my bag. I enjoyed that very much. Do I ever have them? Everything that I get is vintage. So, and I source all over. I couldn't say I can definitely keep an eye out, but I couldn't say I'd have one like tomorrow or the next day. Pokemon, look Pokey. I got things that I wanted to show you. I actually made a listing just for oddities of notions. Look at here. First, check out. Thanks, Clumsy, by the way. Um, check out this. Hold on. Let me get it up here. Look it's bias tape, but it has the bobbin on it. Isn't that cool? Anyway, you don't have to buy it. I just happen to have it. Well, I got it and I thought of you. So I'm running it for you right now. I'm running. Oh no. I lost my post-it notes. Um, Congratulations, Pokey. Done lost all my brain today, and that's fine. Let me write this down. Odd one. Okay, like me. Okay, look at. Then check this out. I got this little guy. That's okay. That's okay. Look at this little guy right here. It's a Coats and Clark, but it's in this little plastic thing, which I thought was fun. And it's 96 Violet. Anyway, I'm running it for you just because I thought it was fun. Um, I got you. I ran this for 30 seconds. We're gonna be here for a month. Um, anyway, how you been, Pokey? They haven't had a whole bunch of really fun stuff lately. I do have currently about 10,000 wooden spools right here next to me. I just did 10 for $8. Nobody wanted them. Oddity 2. This is the longest running. I could have taken a nap. I could have moved to another city by now. Okay, if you like that one, look at here. Look at this is a neck opening one, and look at that. Still in the plastic. It's a bigger one though. All right, I'm gonna run this. You could have. You could have. Hold on. Let's make this a little shorter, shall we? All right, here we go. All right, I'm running it for you in case you need it. This one's only 10 seconds. All right, and then I have one more thing, and I don't know if you're into this. I'd never seen it before. Isn't it? I've been saving these since last week, to be honest with you. There's that. And then look at this. I didn't know what this was. Do you know what this is? It's a block, and it's got that in there, and it's you possibly hang it. Anybody know what this is? I learned what it was. Anybody got an idea? I can tell you. Let's see if this will work. So what happens is you stick your quilt up in there. No. So like you hang this on the wall, right? And then you kind of slide your quilt up in here and it holds your quilt on the wall. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can if you want to with this thing. I thought it was cool. And somebody made it. Made by DN Crafts of DN Millworks in Lomira, Wisconsin. Hi, Abby G. Look, I run it for you right now. I don't know if we need it. It's just a vintage oddity. Pokey needs it. Look, who's always looking out for you? Thanks, Pokey. Oops. Okay, that's all the vintage oddities that I have currently. That you haven't seen before or that I know you don't already have. But I've been holding them for you since last week. Because I knew you like them. I was thinking of you. You have to do it before, like in the wallet. I can't go back, I don't think. No, I can't. Oof. I'm sorry. But I got zippers. You want some zippers? I got zippers and bias tape for days. Or what's this called? Seam binding. Look at here's some brown seam binding in brown. Here is some midi braid in white. Some seam binding in blue, and one 7-inch zipper. Let's do two. And another 7-inch zipper. Anyway, I'll run these for you right now. It's only $8. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. And we're running. In case anybody needs it. Anywho, Pokey, otherwise, how have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Like you've been in the shows, but not like here. You know what I mean? Look at hold on. Dang, you guys, we've already gone through the zippers one time. Holy smokes. It's usually 2 hours worth of show. Look at here's some hem tape in blue. And oh, look at a cafe beige zipper. And look at here. It's a 36-inch dogwood zipper. And here, what's this? Here's some gold seam binding. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some blue seam binding. I'm running now. I'm running it now. Nobody. Oh. Couture Karma is back. Who's that girl? It's Jess. Okay, look at here. What do we have? Ooh, some white piping. You always got to get your pipe laid real good. Oh no. Working is bullshit. I'll tell you that. Here's some yellow seam binding. Ooh, some blue, no, brown bias tape. Some spark gold seam binding. And some white seam binding. Oh shit. I'm running it for you right now. Well, I am in St. Louis per usual. So, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still sitting here doing my thing. Look, wife not got me ready. Look at here is some flex lace binding, some what is this? Moss rose binding. What's this? Here's a floppy blue one, 10-inch. Ooh, probably 10-inch more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a white separating one. And here's another one of those rose tidy trims. I'm running it for you right now. I'm running it for you now. Um, you got yours out doing errands right now. Look, here's some red seam tape. Running that for you. And some seam binding in the light blue, some 1-inch twill tape, and some 1-inch black twill tape. And then look at here, it's some fold over braid. That's 5. Running this for you right now. I'm running it right now. Hi, Black Desert Rocker. How are you? Hi, C599J49KYN. That's an easy one. Hold on. Let me take a drink real quick. All right, look at here. What do we have? Ooh, that's pretty. Some the color is Oriental seam binding. Here is navy seam binding, fresh flex lace seam binding. What is this? Jungle green seam binding. We have a 22-inch black zipper and a 7 to 9-inch gray zipper. It's a grower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running it for you now. Y'all played it, gave me a little. The black zipper is an urgent care visit for sure. 100%. 100%. That's a 200% sort of situation. All right. You guys, we have run through this box super fast. I don't know what I was thinking, but look at here. Here's a 16-incher in red and some beige seam binding, 2, some pink seam binding, 3, ooh, 22 inches in tortoise, 4, and then a seam binding in laurel, 5. I'm running it for you. I'm running it for you now. It's okay if you don't need it. I'm not upset. I know that like some notions are super exciting and some are just okay. Jess is back. Jess, did you go bookmark that show on the 24th? I'm pretty sure you probably should have. That's what I'm saying. So I've gotten 3 of my sewing machines at the store getting tuned up. Talk about one of the. Wait, hold on. You use 3 sewing machines at one time? I use 2, a serger and a regular sewing machine. But that's it. Look at here. This is stretch lace seam binding in river blue. That's pretty. Um, Barbary red 12-incher. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, this is an interesting zipper. Oh, Pokey. Hold on. This is cool. It's self-basting. Look how the zipper tape is. That's interesting. 3, Sewology lace hem tape. Serger covers. Oh, what's the difference? And then some midi braid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm running this for you right now. That was a cool zipper though. Um, no love on that. This is so interesting. I've never seen it with a zipper tape like that. Hmm, that's okay. Understood. Nope. I threw that so hard, shit flew out the other side. Run the zipper alone. Ugh. Okay, hold on. I just threw it. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. We'll do it under to T. Let me run it 10 seconds. I'm running it right now. I'm running it now. You're welcome, Pokey. Anytime. Look, I got you, boo. Look at here. Here is a Ecro. What is that? Seam binding. And here's some taupe bias tape and some dark gray seam binding. That's 3. Some blue seam binding for 4. And what's this? Here's some hot pink bias tape for 5. I'm running it for you now. Just lovely. You guys, okay, so here's the deal. I know there's only five of us here. But once this show is over, you guys, we're gonna raid into whoever's on the raid train I'm on, which I don't know who that is currently. And then at 3, Crown Me Sewing is gonna raid back into me. And apparently, you guys, the people have spoken, and I'll be doing some fabric today. Some yards. That's all I'll be doing. So we'll have some fabric later. Look at here. We'll do these really fast. Here's some seam binding in slate, in green, in not slate again, in yellow, and some twill tape in black. And then here's some midi braid in red. I'm running this for you right now. Right? That's all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's a good deal. That'd be way more than at the old Joann's. R.I.P. girl. R.I.P. All right, look at here. What do we have? Ooh, look at this. Some hem facing in almond green, seam binding in yellow, flex lace in brown, flex lace in spice, and seam binding in beige. I'm running it for you. Oh shit, I ran this for $2. Y'all, this could be your jam right there. Somebody should swipe on that. Anyway, hi, Morrow Queen. Man, somebody should have swiped on that. It could have been $2 just for you. Anyway, too late. I noticed. Man, there's a piece of plastic that is falling apart. Okay, look at this plastic is falling apart, you guys. So it's still new. It's just falling apart. Look at it's iron-on seam binding in this color and in this red. And then here's some flex lace, seam binding flex lace 3, seam binding in ecru 4, and then seam binding in white. I'm running this one for you right now. I'm running it for you now. Nobody needs this one. That's okay. I understand. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry. Look at here. Here is some iron-on hem tape in brown, some white piping, some white seam binding, some seam binding in dark gray. How many we got here? 4. And some seam binding in light blue. I'm running it for you now. All right, you guys, we're almost done. This has been the fastest show ever. What am I listing? Anyway, crap, what's going on? I'm trying to give you all free stuff. Thanks, Clumsy. Uh-oh, I think they're here to fix my things. We love that. Anyway, what is going on with my computer? Hold on, you guys. Things are being a bit wonky. Look up. Here is this Nile, some more blue, some baby blue, some brown seam binding. It was for, and then, hey, Macaday, and then some rayon non-puckering seam bind. No, yes, seam binding. Anyway, I'm gonna run this for you right now. Hey, thanks. I haven't been called Awesome Aaron in a long time, Macaday. That used to be my username way back in the day, was Awesome Aaron. So I haven't been called that for a minute. Gosh, probably 6, 8 months? 6 months, probably. Look at here. This in here is a Copen. Today I'm good. It's a busy day. I am having a good week. Look at here. Seam binding in high elbow in Copenhagen, in aqua, in slate, flex lace seam binding in blue, and another seam binding in slate. All right, let's try this again. There we go. I'm running it for you right now. That's okay. Hi, Blue Rain. Hey, Clumsy, would you mind seeing who's smorgasbording right now? Look, it's a seam binding in navy, seam binding in pink. What is this? Hem facing in black, Jungle Green, soft and easy seam binding. Any plans for the weekend? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I'm gonna be here tomorrow morning. Maybe do some, and here's the fifth one on this one. This blue again. Uh yes, because it's a whole different show. It's a because it's a raid train show. It's a whole different thing. If I could restart this show, I would. I can't. Um, if I could, I would. No, Macadam, I don't think there's anything. I painted one wall cafe beige. Somebody's supposed to buy a bed that I have for sale on Sunday. I think that's it. Look at here. Here is a red, red seam binding. Here is stretch lace in cloister brown. Here is 7 inches of dogwood. 1, 2, 3. Here's 7 inches of red. 4. And here is seam binding in orange. 5. No Easter plans. I don't have a problem saying it. I am an atheist, so I don't really celebrate Easter. And my family, they all kind of do different things. So it's not for me. Seedless banana. Sometimes we'll go to dinner, or to lunch, but not very often. You guys, I made it to the bottom of the box. It's wonderful. We made it. Pinky, you came in at the very last moment. Let's do this. I'm gonna do some gratitude, and then we'll go right into Kathy Fred. Then the train will go to Crown Me Sewing. Then it'll come back to me at 3, and I'm gonna have some fabric. Uh, no, of course not. But my parents are 2 hours away. No, this is just I was just doing my normal Friday show. Anyway, so let me do some camera switchies. Rotate, turn off the front camera, turn off the front camera. There we go. No, but anyway, my parents are 2 hours away, and we're gonna go on vacation on the 27th together. Let's limit our time together, shall we? Um, so yeah. So you guys, at the end of all of my shows, I like to do a quick gratitude. And hi, April. We're just getting ready to move around, but you can come back. So I'm gonna do fabric later. So you guys, no fun. Thank you for spending your time with me. I know there's a bunch of people out here. I know this was a different type of show than I normally do. Felt kind of weird, but you guys stuck it out, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending your money with me. We all know money is weird. But thank you so much for choosing me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for such a wonderful, oh, I wouldn't say that, such a wonderful chat. We're so fortunate to have each other that we can hang out with and have like interests and talk about things and have fun. Oh, so thank you. I appreciate that. So here's what we'll do. You guys, bookmark my show on the April 24th because it's my Caftan show and I'm real nervous about it. And it'd be really nice if y'all came. I'm gonna work on packaging this up so I can get it out tomorrow. And then I will see you guys at 3. Stay on the train. It's a smorgasbord train, so everything is different, or supposed to be. Anyway, here we go. Let's go right into Kathy Fred, shall we? Here we go, you guys. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Have a very, very, very good day. Bye.